Oh, I can't even say I'm that pissed. I'm really not even that pissed. I'm not that mad because hold on, I'll wait for people to get in here. I'll wait for more people to get in here and we can get into this bullshit. Cycle in, y'all can. I'm waiting for more people to get in here. I'm not gonna start it prematurely. I'm just waiting for more people to get in here. Hold on. Like up the stream, like up the stream. Oh, I don't even have the energy for this shit, bro. I'm just waiting for more people to get in here, guys. We're gonna start soon. Just waiting for more people to get in here. Just waiting for more people to get in here. Just waiting for more people to get in here. That's all I'm doing for a second. Because, boy, do we have a lot to freaking. Not even a lot. I just don't know what just happened. Genuinely, I don't know what just happened. Like, none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. Not a single thing with that trade. Not necessarily. I'm not disappointed. Well, disappointed. Not if right now. Let me say it this way. Let me go look for it. Let me go look for it. The Miami Heat's reported offer for Beal was Kyle Lowry, Duncan, and I think multiple firsts. Right? If that was the offer, and then the Suns just won out with that one, I'm not disappointed in the sense because that just means we're never getting him in the first place. Because there's no way you don't say that. Yeah, exactly. Second round of pick swap, that just screams Daddy made this call. That just screams that since the Bradley Beal's agent is the Sun CEO's son, that just screams that Daddy made this call. Genuinely, like this just at this point because even I don't even think Miami was gonna let this year's first round pick be a hang up in these discussions in the first fucking place. So if this year's first round pick wasn't a hang up, that easily should have beaten out whatever offer Phoenix gave. Landry Shamet just got extended. I don't think his deal is guaranteed, but he just got extended. Kyle Lowry basically has a lower contract than Chris Paul. So either way, both of those guys are gonna get bought out. So that really wasn't a crazy issue in the first place, right? So now my mind is just what part of the Heat's offer wasn't better than that? Did Pat Riley try to do some Godfather dumbass shit like he runs the NBA again and try to undersell him by not giving any picks? Or did the Heat offer picks and then they're just like, nah, I'm gonna just give Dad the offer though, like type shit. Like that's what I'm thinking here. Because none of this shit makes sense at all. None of this moves make sense. Like up the stream, guys. 13 people here, like up the stream. Hopefully this gets out to more people who like up the stream. But none of this shit makes sense to me. Not a single bit of it makes sense. Because even roster construction, the Heat were about to pull you without giving up Tyler Hero. You're about to come to a team that once we signed probably Gabe, a full team, an actual bench, an actual center that's not a soft ass bit in a conference that he just won versus the Suns that just got their ass kicked. I am so confused. I am just as confused as you. If it was like the Suns had more picks and the Heat just got beat like they did with Mitchell because the team had more picks, so we just didn't want to give up as much as the other team did, I would have been mad at the Heat for doing another stupid thing. But this shit just screams the NBA needs to investigate this. Because there's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that beat anything that we offered. I just don't know how. Maybe they didn't want to trade at the same conference. The Wizards had no leverage in this. Literally, whatever Beal decides he was gonna get. The Wizards had no leverage in this. Plus, they were gonna go rebuild. You're not here to compete, so there's no point in trying to stop a team from the same conference. Because guess what? You're not here to rebuild. You're not here to compete against them. You're rebuilding. Beal's going to be a third option on the Suns and will likely do everything Booker does, but worse. Why does the Suns want him? I understand why the Suns would want him because there's no other way for that team to get better. And I'm not gonna lie, if I could trade Chris Paul and Landry Shamet and nothing else to get Bradley Beal, it's a no brainer in a sense. No brainer, especially if you keep Aiden, you can try to flip him for something else. It's a no brainer for the Suns, in my opinion. A complete no brainer to try if you're gonna only give up Landry Shamet and Bradley. You still get an upgrade somewhere. Nah, the fit is gonna be the biggest question in it all for the Suns in a sense because again, like you said, Devin Booker just does everything. You just have three guys. Look at it this way: KD in his prime was averaging 4 shots per game per 100 possessions at the rim. Now, in later in his career, especially last season, he's averaging 1.4 shots per 100 possessions. He's basically not getting to the rim. Devin Booker takes 40% of his shots from mid-range. Bradley Beal takes 46% of his shots from mid-range. This is literally just again one of the just a mid-range shooting. The fit doesn't make any sense to me. I understand you're not basically getting him for little or nothing, so you pick him up in any way you can. So I understand that, but the fit just doesn't make sense to me at all. Michael, yes, that's the only way this shit makes sense to me. That's the only way this shit makes sense. Especially with this, especially with this trade going off before the draft. Like it's not even like they did this the day before the draft or they like mulled out every offer and try to strangle out and try to pull out the 18th. No, this shit just got done fast. So this shit makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. Loki surprised they didn't get DeAndre Ayton. Tyler here wasn't going to get involved in this trade, so I know DeAndre Ayton was not going to get involved in this trade. Bradley, the Wizards had no leverage. If DeAndre Ayton got included in this trade, Bradley Beal would not have said no because the team wouldn't be good enough for them to even compete. So I understand why he wasn't. Again, people have to realize Bradley Beal has no trade clause. He decided what was going to happen here. Like he had all the leverage here. Like you can talk about the package either team had to offer. None of those packages matter when Bradley Beal has all the leverage to tell you what the hell he wants you to get for this. Like it's just a addition by subtraction to the Washington Wizards. Just get off a big ass contract and they can finally tank. Like Kristaps is on his way out right now, obviously. Um, so there's that. But I just don't know what the hell just happened. Genuinely, the Suns' payroll is crazy. Now there's no defense, no depth, no money to fix that. Yeah, the only piece they have to really move and try, the only piece they have to move around and try to get anybody like decent is DeAndre Ayton, and that's if any teams even want him. So yeah, that's the shit. Yes, we were, but nepotism kills it. Was a point guard in that in their debt at. Campaign I think is a free agent, and I don't know if they're gonna re-sign him or even have the money to re-sign him or whatever. There's just a lot. I have to look tonight. In the next couple hours, I'm gonna look at the Suns roster, look at their contracts, and I'll probably have a video. I have the Charlotte video come out. That's just getting scrapped tomorrow. That shit can wait later before the draft. The Suns video is getting out tomorrow because I don't understand what the fuck just happened. The Suns have no picks to give, so it doesn't make sense why they rushed. It makes sense. It makes sense why they rushed. Oh, doesn't make sense why the Wizards rushed. Yes, it makes sense why the Suns wanted this deal done as fast as possible. Because the more times you give the Wizards to mull over and try to pull as much from Miami as possible, the less lucrative your trade looks compared to Miami. So I understand why the Suns rushed the hell out of this, try to get this trade done fast. The Wizards just makes no sense why they wanted this shit done that fast. Unless the front office just wanted to get rid of Beal, that just doing the same thing the Mets owner did a couple years ago. Will crash and burn as soon as KD gets hurt. I'm not wishing injury on anybody. I'm not. Right now, the Suns aren't without injury. The Suns just aren't gonna work. Trust me. That team, again, you're gonna get cut the same way you did against the Nuggets. Against anybody with a competent big man, you are getting absolutely fucking destroyed. Like, so the owner looked at what happened in Brooklyn and was like, "Yeah, how do I make this worse?" That's the thing. This is the worst version of the Nets. I don't get it. I don't get it. I This is not on Pat. One of the first few times this is not on freaking Pat. The deal we gave is 1,000 times better than what the Suns gave. They just decided not to trade him to us, or Beal just decided to go there, and this was his daddy's money type thing. Like that was it. Hold on, let me put the link in the thing. That anybody can use it to come up. I know before anybody comes up, it's specifically for John because John wants to join in, but it just doesn't make sense to me. It literally doesn't make sense because this is not Pat's fault. The pieces we were gonna give up was way better than what Washington had offered. Landry Shamet just got extended. I think his contract isn't guaranteed though, while Duncan's is. Oh my! I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't get it. I really don't. I'm going through all of these right now. He can't lose the deal anymore. He didn't lose this. This was a done deal. This was done before we even tried to make an offer. The moment I found out that the Suns owner is the Suns CEO is Bradley Beal's agent is his son. I'm like, we're gonna get screwed in this, aren't we? I just thought that Lily, like Bradley Beal was smart enough to realize what roster was gonna be able to compete. But no, this is why when people say that NBA players know what the fuck they're doing or know, like, there's a reason why these guys aren't GMs. There's a reason why they don't build their own teams because this roster construction is absolutely dog water. Dame is the next pivot, but is Portland going to make him available? Are they going to be smart? I dropped the Portland video today. If you guys want to go watch it, I dropped a video today talking about what they should do with that pick. So if you guys want to go watch it, it's there. But yeah, Dame is the next pivot. I'm sure we're probably gonna try to throw some offers for Porzingis or something. I just don't know. Maybe you know what? Next pivot, go to Indiana and try to get Buddy Hield and freaking Miles Turner too. Because at this point, I don't know what else we can make Lillard happen. That's if Lillard even wants out. That's if Lillard doesn't want out. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the moment Lillard wants out, we can't probably beat a package from Brooklyn. I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, never mind, because I'm pretty sure Dame Portland respects Dame enough to realize for Dame to not say no to anything to Brooklyn. So maybe Dame's the pivot. It's not bad. They still got TJ Warren and Terrence Ross off the bench. Those guys' contracts are up. And you're not gonna get them on minimums. TJ and Terrence Ross contracts are done. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Actually, let me make sure. Because they only have four players guaranteed right now. I'm pretty sure, and that's literally the big four. Yeah, the only players that have guaranteed money is KD, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and Devin Booker now. Everybody else is Landry Shamet got traded, unrestricted free agent. Torrey Craig's unrestricted free agent. Campaign, I think, is a player option, so he may stay. But Damian Lee, Terrence Ross, TJ Warren, Josh Okogie, Bismack Biyombo, everybody is an unrestricted free agent on that roster. Everybody outside of the big four and Campaign. Everybody's unrestricted free agent, so they literally have to build their bench of nothing but scraps. Beal was a Heat, just wanted prioritizing someone who wasn't available. That's not what happened. Miami, literally, it was reported that Miami has already offered Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, and multiple first-round picks. How in what world does Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, and a bunch of second-round picks and pick swaps beat that? That should tell you immediately that this wasn't a Miami didn't make the right offer problem. This was the Suns CEO made that call to his son. That just screams that. They have Ayton, but who wants freaking DeAndre Ayton? I know Beal won't have been a Heat for some. Look, the moment I found out that his son was a CEO, or CEO's son is Bradley Beal's agent, that sort of hit a little bit in me. I'm like, ooh, that may become a problem. I was holding on Bradley Beal being smart and Washington realizing which offer was better, but I guess nepotism wins out in the end of the day. Pat can't close the deal. What do you want him to do? Like, Jenny, you're blaming everybody. You're blaming everybody that doesn't deserve blame here. It's just simply the fact that the Washington just Bradley Beal has all the leverage in the situation, and the Phoenix Suns CEO just made the call to his kid. That's it. Like, I'm not sitting here. I'm not gonna blame Pat for this at all. he's not our only hope. There's a couple other things we can do. Um, Maybe I have to make an updated video on the offseason guide now. I'll probably make another updated video on the offseason guide to talk about other stuff we can do because obviously there's teams that are still selling that you can make moves to try to go get certain players right now. But as of right now, it's not the last hope, and Dame is not our only hope either. But this shit's just insane to me. Yeah, I found out a couple of days. I found out when it came out that we're the two finalists for Beal. I found out that day that he was the owner. And that one I'm like, fuck. The West is a gauntlet, but I'm telling you right now, the Suns are not part of that gauntlet. When I heard that about the agent thing, I assumed that he had the Suns just trying to run up the price since the fit is weird and they actually. That's what I thought too. I thought it was just a leverage situation by the Suns to try to pull out by the Wizards to try to pull something from Miami. I did not think that this shit was actually gonna go through. We probably should try to get Pascal or OG. From what I hear, Toronto's been asking for so much for those guys right now. Anyway, God knows what we'd have to give up to even get one or two of those guys, or both of those guys. They should do it. Nets should not do it. They need to contend with young guys. I know. I'm just saying there's other teams that can give offers for Dame, and that's even if Dame wants even out in the first place, because it sounds like Portland's trying to trade the third pick. Kyrie possibility, but I know Kyrie's resigning. Kyrie's resigning with Dallas. Like we have to do a sign and trade with Dallas for that. We'd have to give up Tyler. We have to give up something to Dallas to be able to sign Kyrie, and so many. That's another situation. I'll talk about that later. A commodity in the NBA kind of makes GM Rosen look like crystal balling. So many things. There's a lot of comments. I'm getting them one by one. Watch the cheater run our free agents. Yes, they are. Does anybody know who the Suns bench is? Nobody. Yeah. Four max players. Then the new CBA coming up. The new CBA doesn't kick in this season. It kicks in next season. So it's going to start scoring them next season, obviously, because they have all of these guys under contract. And again, Beal's no trade clause sticks on his contract. So whoop de doo for the Suns. But they're dumb as shit. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, the Suns are going after Beal more than Miami. They weren't. They weren't, bro. What part of Chris Paul and Landry Shamet beats anything that you heard that Miami was offering? Be real here. We all know why that went through. Yeah, exactly. This is why it went through right here. For everybody wondering, this is why that trade went through. That's the only way it mattered. Yes, sir. I said it. I said it in the stream yesterday too. I said it. That's one of the only thing that worries me. I said it in the stream. Listen, guys. Okay, I'm gonna say it again because yesterday's stream I said the same thing. You can be okay with Beal not coming to Miami because of the money situation. Cool. But if your mind is now flipped to Brook Lopez, I'm gonna go through these odds one by one of why neither of these are freaking possible, right? Brook Lopez in himself, he's an unrestricted free agent. We have no money to even sign him outright. For us to be able to sign Brook Lopez, we'd have to be a sign and trade with the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks are not going to help a conference rival get something that makes them better, especially the team that just beat them. Brook Lopez is off the freaking table. Christian Wood is going to command more money than Miami has to offer right now. And unless we're going to give up, and again, we have to give up somebody with somewhere near equal contract to him to pull him away from Dallas. Kristaps Porzingis is possible, but that depends on if Portland decides they're going to give the third pick or not. Because if they decide to give the third pick for him, we have nothing to compete with that. We have nothing to compete with the third pick in this draft. Because it looks like Charlotte isn't going to pick Scoot. So Scoot's going to be available at number 3. We have nothing to compete with that. Like, literally, it's genuine. This is what we needed to make this move. Honestly, I'm not mad at this. Miami just went to the finals. Here we'll be back. Oh, my God. I'm so tired of these niggas, bro. If y'all think that this run this year we're gonna be able to replicate what we just did last season, the playoffs, to this season, you're fucking nuts. You're nuts. Like, even I'm sitting here, I'm telling you, yes, the run was amazing. Everybody played great. If you think this Heat team again is 5% from 3 and 47.2% from 3, Jimmy going absolutely bonkers, and teams and Giannis getting injured. Giannis getting injured, for us to actually get to the final. If you think all those things can fall into place again for this team to make the finals, this roster, you're absolutely freaking nuts. I want to earn the big next to Bam. We all want to earn the big next to Bam. Pat should be blamed for last year. Yes, Pat can be. No. I'm not even gonna blame him for Donovan Mitchell because the Cleveland just had way more picks than us. They just had way more draft capital to give up, and that's what the Jazz wanted. We didn't have the draft capital to give up. I'm pretty sure we offered every single pick we had and Tyler Hero and whatever else Satterfield we could. And the Jazz was just like, yeah, but Cleveland got way more than y'all. We're gonna take that. Plus, you gave us Lauri Markkanen, who just turned out to be an all-star. Plus, you give us Colin Sexton, who's another young piece you can keep on this team. Like the Cleveland just had way better of a package than we had to offer. So I'm not blaming Pat for last year or this shit right now. It's just that he's not in place to make those Godfather deals. I'm just not gonna blame him for shit like this. Bradley Beal had all the leverage because he decided where he wanted to go and choose his Suns because he wanted to win a championship. I had you everywhere until you said he wants to win a championship. There's nothing about that Suns roster that screams want to win a championship. Him on the roster with the Suns is at most the 4th to 5th best team in the damn Western Conference. That Suns team does not beat anything the Lakers are going to build this offseason. It doesn't beat the Nuggets. It doesn't beat a Clippers team if they're healthy. And that's a big if they're healthy. And it doesn't. I don't even think that beats a healthy Grizzlies or a healthy Kings team. Like genuinely. Why do people want Porzingis? 7'3", can shoot the three, was pretty healthy last season, can protect the rim, allows Bam to be a roamer on the defensive end, and gives us spacing, and is another scorer down low. It fixes a lot of problems we had last season. It just means we have to give up Tyler for him, so now we have no scorers at the guard spot. As the same problem we had in the playoffs last year. It's gonna be a problem, but yeah, that's why people want Porzingis. Kevin Durant loves to create super teams. I don't even think you can call the Suns a super team. Like, at least a super team has to a super team. Yes, 2 superstars and an all. You can call it whatever the hell you want. I don't care. They're not winning shit. You can call it whatever the hell you want. It's just being another failed team like all over again. Wasn't even that bad, but Harkless declined right away, and Avery was so bad for us. Yeah, there's not a lot you can blame Pat for. Us to create super teams. Okay, no. I'm annoyed by this, but I do think turned out to be a blessing in disguise. If we're being honest, we need a decent big more than anything. You know what? Maybe I just need a couple of days to sit on this to reach the point you guys are at already. But it's not even about a decent big thing. It's genuinely like the package we're gonna offer. We could have still gotten out a decent big while still getting Bradley Beal, and the fact that somehow just nepotism beat us out is the shit that pisses me off right now. And then we should go for Buddy Hield and Miles at this point. That's probably a last ditch effort. The moment that we realize Dame ain't going nowhere, that's probably gonna be the last ditch effort. And at that point, who knows? The Lakers may have already tried to go snag those guys. Ayton might get traded. There's no way he doesn't get traded. If we can get a big in the market like Porzingis, we free up Hero, Bam, offensive. The thing about it is, how are you gonna get Porzingis without giving up Tyler? Like, it's not like Beal where he has all the leverage, no trade clause, and a massive contract nobody wants. Porzingis' contract is at least manageable. He played extremely well last season. He's a very high commodity. Like, the value for Porzingis right now, we all learned is that Portland is talking about giving him the 3rd pick for him. If that's the value for Porzingis. We have nothing to compete to get Porzingis. That's the problem here. KD got a new big 3. People be throwing the word big 3 around way too much. What I saw on the reports on Twitter, the Suns are going after Beal more than Miami. They weren't. Holy shit, it's a lot of comments. My fault, guys. It's a lot. The Suns signed the ghost of Goran Dragic, Blake Griffin, and Derrick Rose to fill out the roster. Oh my god, bro. KP is possible because KP is on 1 year. It's an expiring deal, but that just depends on what the team gives a crazy offer for him. Let's run it back, be the 7th seed and make the finals and lose in 5 to 6 to Denver or Memphis. I mean, if we're playing Memphis, we're not losing to Memphis. But if we're playing Denver, we're going to wax the game. Yeah. I can't wait to see how KD feels with another super team. I don't care what KD's feeling. I care about the Heat. Yes. You know what? Yeah, the title of this is The Suns signed for him. So let's talk about what the Suns just freaking did. Because they just did the stupidest thing possible. The biggest problem for the Suns in the playoffs when they're playing when they were playing Denver is the fact they had zero room pressure. That nobody can consistently get to the rim, get to the free throw line, and actually collapse the defense to get shooters open. You now trade for a guy in Bradley Beal that shot 46% of his shots from mid range. Took 46% of his shots from mid range. KD last season averaged 1.4 shots at the rim per 100 possessions. Devin Booker averaged 40% of his shots in the mid range area. You just compounded on your biggest issue. Like this is literally just a team of people just putting together big names and say, go cook. That's it. Devin Booker playing point guard doesn't make any sense. I think they're just gonna get a vet minimum or campaign is they're gonna try to get campaign back. He's gonna be the starting point guard. Again, that's another thing they're gonna suffer with actual playmaking. On a positive note, they could be an all-star note. Pop up, but you're right. But we should have got the better role players in the offseason, in my opinion. That's also true. I guess you can put that. I might offer Larry Robinson and like 2 draft picks for Beal and still get him. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that this was an agent call. This was a father-son nepotism thing. Because you can't tell me that this offer doesn't beat whatever the fuck Phoenix just offered. Beal is probably playing point guard. He can go play what the hell he freaking wants to. God damn, bro. Like, genuinely, this shit's getting on my nerves. Oh, shit. I didn't even, hold on. I didn't even turn on monetization for the stream. My bad, y'all. Am I gonna start talking about super chats? If you guys want to super chat, support the stream, support the streamer, you guys can do that. I don't care right now. I'm pissed. I'll do that on another stream, actually talk about super chats and shit like that. If you want to support the stream, Porzingis would be way better than Cody Zeller. One, Cody's a backup. If you get Porzingis to be a backup, you're dumb. Yes, he'd be better than Cody Zeller. Nobody's saying he's not going to be better than Cody freaking Zeller. The problem here is what other teams have said they're willing to give up for him, like Portland with the 3rd pick. We have nothing to compete with that to get Porzingis. I'm off of Porzingis. You can be off of anybody. If it's possible to get him, you go get him. Vincent Hero, Bam, Porzingis is a starting 5. You guys are saying this like it's not Beal here. You can't give up little to nothing to get Porzingis. Porzingis is an expiring deal. Beal had 4 more years in his contract. Beal had no trade clause. That's why it's so easy to get him for little and nothing. You're not getting Porzingis for little and nothing. You're gonna have to include Tyler in that trade. And then it's not even wanting to keep Tyler thing. The problem here with trading for Tyler, is the fact that now we have a problem again where we don't have another 3-level scoring guard. The biggest thing that we needed against the damn Nuggets. Like, I know we all realized that the Miami were very small and we needed size against the Nuggets. But the biggest thing we needed in that series is another guard that can score because the offense would just die at any moment. We were struggling. It's not even that we couldn't defend the Nuggets. We held the Nuggets to the lowest points per game, the lowest offensive rating of any team in these playoffs. The problem in that series was the fact that we could barely score 100 freaking points. That was the problem in that series. We needed another scoring guard. If we trade Hero for Porzingis, we're back in the same problem with a deficiency of a playmaking and scoring guard all over again. I'm not even talking about. That's if Dame wants out, bro. That's if he even wants out. That's the thing. Like, go check out. I dropped the Portland video today, and I talked about it in depth because I talked about the series more in depth in that video. That's only if Dame wants out. We better get Dame. One weird NBA player soft is Cottonelle. Yeah. I have a bonfire tonight to burn on my Miami Heat gear. You man, calm down. Jesus. Y'all are. Bro, the Suns offer bananas, a pair of apples, and a bunch of socks for Beal. What exactly? Talk about. Shut up. Which one of you? Which was this? Josh? Was this Josh, Brendan, or John? Which one of y'all? I mean, Justin. Is this Justin? Which one of you? Which one of you said this? Better piss me off, bro. The link is in the thing for John, if it's John, because he said he wanted to come up for 15 minutes. Heat versus haters retweeted someone said that make the report on trade person isn't always right though. Suns defense is going to be awful. Yeah. The reason Coach Spo plays small ball is because he all about transition pick and roll defense. That's why KP per club is a terrible idea. Listen here, Coach Spo builds his defense or builds his actual overall scheme based on the personnel he has. It's not about whether the school wants to play small ball or not. It's the fact that we only had players to play small ball. That's the problem. He's gonna readjust anything he has right now to go get. He is gonna readjust anything we have. We got Porzingis. Like literally, Cody Zeller is the future. Shut up, Wales. Oh my God, Nas Reed is nice, but not KP or Lopez. What do you? How are we supposed to get Nas Reed? The one Minnesota is we're definitely resigning him. Y'all can Zach Levine plan C or D. D. That's plan D. If the the levels I'm willing to go right now. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. I'm not even. It's not Pat's fault here. We didn't have the owner's son. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This right here. Everybody take a screenshot of this right here, Anthony. Exactly. Wasn't a Pat problem this time. We just didn't have nepotism on our side. We need a playmaking guard. We have a playmaking guard. He's just never freaking healthy. So the best deal could have been KP Beal, Hero Duncan Struce. We can't trade Struce. Struce is a unrestricted free agent unless it's a sign and trade. And Washington wasn't going to pay him the money that he wanted to keep him. So, Washington is about rebuilding here, and there wasn't going to sign a guy for a sign and trade deal. Streets wasn't been involved in the offer at all. It would have been probably like Oladipo or something. And no, if we're going to get KP and Beal, there would have been Hero, Duncan, Kyle Lowry, Nikola Jovic, Haywood Highsmith, and all 3 first-round picks to get those 2. That's what it would have taken to get all 3 of those in one trade. So he adapts players, he builds a whole. Exactly. That's exactly. Thank you. Nas Reed is an all-star player essentially on the Wolves. It's not about whether he's an all-star. No, it's just fit. Sometimes he'd fit really well on this team. Kyrie's valuable option. He's not. I'm pretty sure Kyrie is most likely staying in Dallas. According to they literally can offer him all the money he wants. Like there's nothing really we can do. According to the reports about 2 minutes ago, the Heat are focused on Dame trading Dame. Everything about Dame said he doesn't want to leave. Like everything so far. I don't know. Maybe he has a change of heart. Maybe the reports are wrong, but everything about what Dame has said. Last year you could have gotten a better role players though. Yeah. Too much for KP. Exactly. Hold on. I have somebody that wants to come up, and we have some talks. Hold on. I have to. I have to send him the email. This is just honestly insane to me. It's just honestly insane to me. I just don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what the hell this is. Genuinely, like I'm so baffled at what happened today. Plus, isn't KP's knees always given out? He was relatively healthy this year. He played more games than Bam this season. I'm pretty sure actually. In the end of it, we can get better role players at least. I won't be happy, but I won't be sad either. I guess. I will be pissed if we don't have another star level player on this team. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to run it back, man. I don't either. Nobody wants to run it back. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just don't know what it is anymore. I'm just in pain, man. I'm just in pain. Why is we can never Sure, that's the next move. Sure, gotta go get a huge player for Tyler. Do we need to get Dame though? Yes, we do. If Dame is available, we don't. We don't need to get Dame. Yes, we do. I'm not gonna lie. We need to get Dame. We need to get Dame. We need to. If Dame is available, it's a need. It's a need. It's a need. If he's available, yes, Dame can put up 50 points. 50 with three. Hello, yes, thank you. If we can pull Dame and at least Nurkic away from Portland, I'll be satisfied with this offseason. I can't lie. I can't lie. We need another Chris Bosh style big next to Bam, so Bam can play power forward. If the bigs, if a big move is Max get Duncan like contract with the Heat, then it's not. You think the Heat's gonna give Max Strus? The reason I hope you guys let the reason why Duncan got his freaking contract is because throughout the entire first 2 years, he shot 43% from three, and in the finals, he was shooting 45% from three. Duncan, there's a reason why Duncan got his contract. Duncan wasn't shooting like Max, where it's 40% one year and then 32% the next year. Duncan was literally shooting at a all-time level, literally shooting like he was one of the greatest shooters to ever touch the planet. That's why that man got $90 million, and he showed again that he can still do that to this level. I don't mind his freaking contract anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. Max isn't getting anywhere near that money. Most money Max is gonna get is maybe 12 mil a year. Get Damon Nurkic, that would be a W. Yes, but that's only if them niggas are available. Portland Dame hasn't been loyal enough. Just let Dame go. I dropped the Portland video. I can go watch it. We said it before. They just decided they don't want to. Ain't got more picks. From what I've seen, Portland refused to let Dame go. Exactly. They refused to let's back to Phoenix for a second, because I'm looking at their entire roster right now. The only people that have in the contract anymore is not Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and Devin Booker and Cameron Payne. I think one more year left on his contract. Every single other person on this roster is an unrestricted free agent. Everybody else, Saban Lee, Ish Wainwright, Bismack Biyombo, Josh Okogie, T.J. Warren, Terrence Ross, Damian Lee, Josh Landale. They just traded Landry Shamet and Chris Paul, Darius Baisley, Torrey Craig, all unrestricted free agents. They don't even have the money anymore. Right now, let me look at them. Let me look at something right now with this team, because they just traded Landry Shamet, and so they're bringing 6 more million. They're 171 million. They're over the. I'm pretty sure they're over the second tax. I'm pretty sure they're over the first tax rate already. So they can really only sign minimums if they don't trade DeAndre Ayton, and I don't know what the Suns are thinking. I don't know what the Suns are thinking. I really don't. Actually, I do know what the Suns are thinking. If you can get Bradley Beal for Chris Paul and Landry Shamet, you do it. But the fit just isn't there, man. The fit isn't there. What's even crazier? You get Frank Vogel, a defensive coach, and give him that team to work with. You're absolutely freaking nuts. CP3 doesn't want to be in Miami. Most likely he's gonna get bought out, go right to the Suns or to the Lakers. This is what the package will look like. Dame, Tyler Hero, Duncan. This year's 18, along with multiple picks in Kyle Lowry. And most likely you can probably throw Jovic and Haywood Highsmith in there too. Plus with 18th pick and the 2027 and the 2029. You're gonna have to give up a bunch for Dame. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you guys are making it seem like Dame is just not a borderline top 10 player or a top 10 player in this league. Like, genuinely, like, you're gonna have to give up a lot for Dame. I don't want to let Hero go because he's improved every year, but he's been hurt almost every single postseason, just like Jimmy. Nobody dares say we should trade him now. Are you serious? Are you serious? Let me hold on a second, because I think you guys are. I love Tyler, but y'all like to act like he isn't what he isn't what he fucking is. Tyler freaking here. Tyler hasn't had a good playoff series since the freaking bubble. Jimmy since the freaking bubble has averaged 30 against, averaged close to 30 against the Hawks, averaged close to 30 against the Sixers, averaged close to 30 against the Boston Celtics, averaged 37 against the Bucks. Fucked up ankle, still averaged 25 against the Knicks, averaged 27 against the damn Boston Celtics, and of course, injured ankle, all of that against the Nuggets. You're talking about Tyler being injured. Tyler, like Jimmy, Jimmy at least plays through his injuries. Tyler, since the freaking bubble, has given us 12.8 points per game against Atlanta, 14 points per game against Philly, didn't play against Boston, or played 4 games against Boston that year, and then this year got injured in the first freaking game of the playoffs. Let's not this. I don't know what you're thinking here. You're trying to compare here, but no. If Tyler's available for anybody that's an upgrade, you let him freaking walk. That's how she got Beal because he was cheaper to get. Exactly. Mine was the same this year. Like the deal is not finalized. Let's be patient. Hopefully it falls through and someone doesn't pass the physical. Beal's passing his physical. Let's be real here. Come on. Father's Day. That's why you got Beal as a gift. Exactly. At least we can focus on getting a big next to Bam. Okay. Hi Smith. 2029 first round pick this year. I never gave up on Bam, and now he's our Finals MVP instead of it was Jimmy who was hurt this time. Yep. Trade Tyler because we can get something good for him. Sure, but it depends on what. Hero's been injured ever since the bubble. That's the Joel Embiid mentality. Although we know every postseason what Jimmy's gonna give us. Thank you. Hero stands are something else. Sick of this team overvaluing Hero. Let him go. He's soft. Okay, a little too much. A little too much. The man's not soft. He broke his freaking hand. Like, let's be real here. When he wasn't playing, he had an Achilles injury. Like, let's be real. It's not that he's soft. The man just gets hurt. That's it. You can't be too. He just gets hurt. Hero's issues is negative wingspan. It's not a negative wingspan. Negative wingspan. His wingspan is shorter than his actual, which is why our defense is weaker with him there. That's not why his defense is weak. I'm not even bothered with that shit, bro. Tyler soft. Why boy Jimmy plays through his injuries and expected all this hate. The injuries Jimmy has played through is a hamstring injury and an ankle injury. Tyler has a broken freaking hand, bro. What you expect from him to play through a broken hand? Last year it was an Achilles injury. He could barely freaking move while he was on the court. Come on, man. Like there's a healthy medium between y'all overvalue the hell out of Tyler versus Tyler's just God. There's a healthy medium realizing that Tyler is a really good young player. But as of right now, with the injury issues he's had, and overall, we could get something better for him. We could push his team over there to win a championship. That's the healthy medium you're supposed to have here. Not Tyler's just God that we shouldn't trade because you want to see him develop. And not Tyler freaking sucks. Y'all, who will be better fit, Dame or Siakam? I know Dame is probably a sexier pick. Dame. Tyler his defense bad too, so I would look to trade him. Maybe CP3 doesn't pass his physical though. Okay. Kobe Bryant plays through a dislocated finger. Okay. Are you comparing a dislocated finger to a broken? What are we doing right now? To a broken hand? What are we doing right now? What are we doing right? Okay. You got Hero fanboys and Hero hate at the same time. Yeah. Yes, bro. There you go. That's it. There. Tyler has potential. The thing is we want to win now, but Pat Riley's alive and Jimmy's still play. Yes, there it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. There. That's what it is. That's the healthy medium it should be at. There. Yeah. That's really it. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all leave Hero. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Tyler's not whack because you saw what he was doing in the regular season, dropping 40 hit gamers, but he isn't available in the playoffs. There, the bigger problem with Tyler is his injury history. That's the biggest thing with him. Oh boy, bro, boy. This shit's absolutely insane to me. Like up the stream, y'all. We're still gonna be on here for a little while. We're still gonna be talking. I'm gonna put the link to the StreamYard. If anybody wants to come up, all you do is click the link and it brings you to StreamYard. You don't have to. All you have to do is have a mic to talk. If anybody wants to, give their 2 cents in, you can pop in. The link is right now in the as in the thing. Christian was available. Max extension for you, 77 million. That's only 19 million. That's possible for Miami. What to trade for him? Because we can't pay him that. We don't need Wood, please. Yeah, defensive issues there, but that's neither. Highsmith, yeah, there's a lot of reasons why you don't want Christian Wood, especially since he tried to trade for him before and he's act like he doesn't want to be in Miami. But Highsmith is the only guard we have who doesn't have injury history that almost never plays. Yeah, he doesn't have injury history because he's never on the court to get injured. Your Rappaport came out right now that the Wizards are expecting to trade Chris Paul to a contender. Trade him? Whatever. Boy, oh boy, like this shit is genuinely mind numbing. Oh my god, bro. Like, I'm genuinely. This shit is just insane to me. It's insane to me. Christian Wood can't play defense, so why would the Heat want him? He doesn't fit Heat culture exactly. CP3 never got waived, huh? I just don't think they cleaned the waiver forms or something. I don't know. I don't follow the Suns heavily for that. They were going to do the same thing with Kyle. Yeah, trade. I thought they were gonna just buy him out. I didn't think they were gonna go try to trade him. Wait, Suns get Beal, Wizards get CP3, but we want to trade CP3 after? Yeah. I thought they were just going to buy him out. Did the Suns lie? No, it's not a lie. You have to clear waiver forms, all of that shit. And I guess that shit wasn't done, and they just pulled it back once. There's a lot that could have went in to Chris Paul not exactly being completely waived at the time. How about trading? You are fucking nuts. Mark M, I'm sorry I have to do this to you. Boo this man right now. Everybody in the comments, boo this man. Boo this man. The hell are you thinking? Clippers are favorite to land Chris Paul according to the report. That's crazy. Mark, yeah? Why would they trade Jimmy? He's the reason why we're in the finals the past 4. Yes, exactly. Y'all are actually listening. I love this. I love this. Bradley Beal is way out of his prime. He's 29. He's not out of his prime. He's just been injured the past couple of years, but he's not out of his prime. He just makes way too much money and has no trade clause. That's why the deal was so low for him. But he's not out of his prime. He's very much still in his prime. Yes, please boo him. Without Beal and Dame, who should we go for? If we don't get Beal or Dame, I'm guessing Kyrie would be the next option. And if Kyrie's not the option, then you go to Indy and you probably try to go Pry, Miles Turner, and Buddy Hield from them. But that's the only reason I'm thinking, unless Indiana's looking to try to win now with those guys, or at least try to build around those guys. Actually, no, they can't because it doesn't fit their timeline, so they'll probably try to move off of them. Yeah, especially for a guard with his play style, he's going to be fine for the next 4 to 5 years. For the rest of his contract, he's going to be pretty fine. Okay. Anyway, Phoenix is stupid. Let's pivot onto that with Phoenix. You trade. I don't know what the market is for DeAndre Ayton anymore. Are they gonna try to use him as a way to try not to get KP from the Wizards or something? The Wizards are dumb when they try to trade for DeAndre Ayton, but I don't know what the move is right now for them. You have no point guard, you have no depth, you have no bench. We just saw the Nuggets win one of the most balanced teams we've ever seen. The year previous, we saw the Warriors win again with an extremely balanced team. We saw the Bucks win with an extremely balanced team. We saw the Raptors win. We saw the Lakers win with an extremely balanced team. We saw the Raptors win with an extremely balanced team. What part of building these freaking super teams do you not get doesn't work anymore? Especially when KD's not as good as he was back in 2021. Especially when the fit is this bad. When all of these players take about 40% of their shots in the mid-range, nobody has any rim pressure. You don't have anybody to get shooters open. What part of this is, oh my gosh, bro. What part of this fits together? What part of this fits together? I understand if you can go get Bradley Beal for Chris Paul and Landry Shamet, I guess you go do it. Because that's just piss poor at that point. But like, what the hell? How does any of this fit together? Come on, man. I don't know if I want Embiid if he's available. He's not available. But is expected to draft the player with the third pick, and Dame said he's not playing with a 19-year-old, so Dame might be out soon. Okay. We hear this shit all the damn time. Do you think the Miami can make it to finals next year, even if they don't land to start? No, they can't. Aiton for the role players, probably. Okay. Listen here. If the Suns trade DeAndre Ayton for role players that match up to his contract, they deserve everything that's coming to them. You're going to start Jock Landale or Bismack Biyombo at your 5. You just lost to the Denver Nuggets because Nikola Jokic slutted both of those guys out. DeAndre Ayton, Bismack Biyombo, and Jock Landale. You're going to have to pair up at some point probably with the Lakers or something too. And you're going to have to defend AD and Braun. If the Suns decide that they're going to trade DeAndre Ayton for role players coming off their bench, they deserve everything that happens to them. Everything that happens to them. How can we get Donovan Mitchell? Cleveland is nowhere near trading him. Damian Lillard, of course, because he's the only one that's realistic. Right now, most likely Dallas is going to throw the bag at Kyrie, and he's not going to want to leave that. Donovan Mitchell is not tradable. Damian Lillard is the only one that even is close to look like he's going to be able to be tradable. If you trade DeAndre Ayton, who is going to be your center? Exactly. There you go. I'm coping right now, bro. Like, this is just honestly pissing me off. I'm coping so hard. This is absolutely insane. Westbrook as a backup PG would be interesting, but he ain't leaving LA. Yeah, if the Clippers give him any sort of okay deal, yeah, he's not leaving. Oh my gosh. Y'all like up the stream, There's 30 people in here, and we only have 14 likes on the stream. Come on. We're trying to get this pushed out to more people. Trying to get this channel, up there. Like, help me out here. Imagine they trade Ayton for Miles Turner and someone else. If Indiana trades Miles Turner for DeAndre Ayton, they deserve everything that happens to them too, because they're stupid. Miles Turner is better than DeAndre Ayton by a nice margin. Are you eating banana? No. Macadamia nut cookies. Ayton's getting traded to the Jacques Landale, Chris Paul ain't the same Chris Paul with Lob City. He isn't. What did people think that was an option for us or something? Like, if you go get Chris Paul, you're dumb. You're dumb. Oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain. My gosh, bro. Like the stream, y'all. We're gonna be doing this for every little big trade. We're also gonna be doing this. I'm probably gonna be live streaming during the draft too. So if you guys want to be part of these streams, especially because I do put the invite and I bring up people if they ever want to. It's just that nobody in the stream wants to come up and say nothing today. Everybody's a little bit shy. But so if you guys want that, you guys can subscribe because we're gonna be streaming a lot this summer. But yeah, I'm just doing this because I don't normally stream back-to-back days, but I'm just pissed right now. Like, this is genuinely aggravating. If anybody's not shy, again, the link is in the comments. Why would the Pacers trade Miles Turner, who is better defender and can shoot, for a guy who stands out of bounds and watches his team struggle to get Exactly! There it is. Remember when we had James Johnson, Tyler here, song was at DeAndre the scary times. I'm so glad we got Jimmy. You trying to reminisce and try to make us feel better. I don't give a fuck, bro. We've been to the finals two of the last 4 years and we've lost both. I want a ring. I don't care about those times when we were poverty. We're not poverty anymore. I want a damn ring. Miami's big three and the Warriors' big four champions look better now, even though they were a little more talented than these teams. I mean, the big three always look better because even the Warriors' big four, it's just no way to beat that team offensively. And they had Steph on one of the most team-friendly contracts ever seen, which is why it was possible. The big three Heat, in the sense, when they gutted that team as much as they did, for the way they built that team, the way Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, and the Miami Heat were still able to win championships and manage all those egos and still able to keep that team together. And then look at what happened to every single super team that was tried after, like the Lakers during that time with Kobe, Nash, and Dwight. Um, the Nets so far, and a couple other super. Off the top of my head hurts. I'm sorry, but every single other super team has failed horribly. Like, finals should have been leverage for him to come here. Mm, mm, I don't know what he's thinking. This is why when people talk about NBA players, knowing so much. Anytime I hear about NBA players always being peak basketball knowledge all the damn time, it's just situations like this that just tells you all you need to know. Realistic trade targets for the Heat now. Damian Lillard is semi realistic. Kyrie is not realistic, in my opinion. Uh, Buddy Hield, Miles Turner is realistic. Either OG or Pascal from Toronto is realistic. Those are the ones that come off the top of my head right now. I will be making an updated video on the offseason guide. Bro, it doesn't matter if we don't get an all-star level guard that can score the ball this offseason. It's a fail for the Heat. Exactly. It is a failure because we don't have Gabe Vincent starting. We're probably gonna resign Gabe. Most likely gonna probably resign Gabe. Most likely is we want to trade for the big star first, then resign Gabe. I'm honestly not surprised. Watching the trade market as a fan is like watching stocks when you're broke. You don't be surprised when Miami signs Nikola Vucevic and Westbrook. I'm so glad we don't have the money for that because my heart just dropped for a second. I realized that we don't have the money to sign either of those guys. Don't scare me like that again. Miami said they wouldn't trade Hero for Beal, but they would trade him for Dame. Yes. I don't know why that's surprising for anybody. Dame is 10 times better than Bradley Beal. You're willing to give up a lot more for Damian Lillard than you are willing to give up for Bradley Beal. I hope the Heat are serious enough to get Dame if he's available. They are. Beal said specifically that he wouldn't trade if he was part of the trade. To go to yeah. I need better lighting in here. I really do. I need like a ring light or something on top of here. And a better background. I'm glad I got the big three back here, but I need a better background. Something a little more, poppier. Name just came off his best season, so his price is gonna be high, very high, and we're gonna be willing to freaking pay it. If we're not, then we deserve everything that happens to us. Honestly, I just don't know what to say anymore. Uh, anyway, I think I may cut the stream at this point. I think we've talked about more than, unless anybody has something to say or anybody wants to pop up or something. But I think I've said everything I wanted to say. I think I've gotten a lot of my anger out. I'm pretty pissed off at what just happened. And now I can go chill and hopefully just look at the rest of this off season and not be on my edge of my seat waiting for a deal to be done. Just gonna go with the flow at this point. But yeah, thoughts on a potential Zion trade? You are freaking nuts. You are out of your damn mind. Oh my god, you are nuts. I think Miami needs a big athletic four more than those little guards. They need a 4 or a 5, but if exactly, let's be real here. Portland will never trade Dame no matter what he. Part of me feels like part of me hates that you're probably kind of right too. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Again, if you guys enjoy the video, we're gonna be streaming a lot more, or enjoy the stream. I have the Blazers video out today, so if you guys want to go watch that, you can. Hold on, 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 hold on. Copy. The link to the Blazers video is exactly right there. If you guys want to go watch it, we talk about in depth of why the Portland Trailblazers, what's on their mind right now, what they should do, and that could very much help in our own pursuit for Dame. So you guys can go check that out if you guys want to. But um, with that being said, yeah, I'm out. Every single big trade and big things happen. I will be streaming, but so you guys can hit that subscribe button. We post 3 to 4 times a week already. We continue to do that for the rest of this off season. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. But yeah, I'm out.